Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to my Funded Futures Asia session. How are you, everybody? I hope everybody had a good day. What I tell people in my Discord at 2 o'clock, I said Papa Trump is going to declare a ceasefire. You'd think I would have knowledge. I said there's no way he's going to go in there and start blowing up electric facilities and infrastructure and hurt the Iranian people. Ain't happening. If you want to take a scalp short here in gold, 57 up to 64, 65, wait for a pullback. I told you, Papa Trump, he texted me before I, no, I'm kidding. Papa Trump, the best. Where's Nick? Oil's no 95, Nick. You're finished. It's over. It's okay. Bring it in. Oh my God. Hysterical. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I gotta clean my glasses now. Oh yeah. Unbelievable. I called it, Ziff. I called it. I said to my community, there's no way Papa Trump's going to go in there. This deadline's BS. It's not healthy, though, for the market. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It's not healthy. I'm not a fan of this, though. If you think I am, you're crazy. It's not. Andrew, no 95. Josh, Nick is 0 for 9. 0 for 9. But yet oil's still 90. Go figure. And here's the thing, right? Even the people on TV, the conservative news shows I watch, right, are saying, who's he talking to? Who's the IRGC? Until you get these radical people out of the way, there's no way this is going to happen. What's up, son of Wall Street? Adam, what's going on? Kim Capital, Apple. Draskin, how are you, everybody? Oh, my God. Bear Trader came up with so many good. You think 105 next week? I think you're going to be right. Don't ask me why, but I think you're going to be right. Yes, sir. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right. It doesn't matter. Bear Trader, what's going on? Thanks for the memes. Oil gets up to the 70, 95, 90, 70 to 91.50. I would look to short the oil. S&Ps and NASDAQ, well, they're never going down, right? That's that. They're never going down. They're never going down. Bear Trader, these are pretty damn good, Bear Trader. Thank you. Hey, Jaw111, how are you? You may get that. Gold's about to get a buy reversal here. Everything's going to gap up tomorrow. Not healthy action here at all. So, everybody, first of all, I want to say thank you about your concerns for Hendricks. Mike, how are you? I was in the vet till 1:30 in the morning. I didn't get home. I didn't finish up with him till about 3:30, quarter to 4. And I barely got any sleep. So I was here all day. It's, when you love, I love this dog. Right? And they're off at Belmont. Okay, there you go. And there goes the exchange. Now, gold, oil just got cabooshed. Oil just got cabooshed here. Yes, sir. All right. So, yeah, we had a nice, that was a cabooshin at 4 o'clock down to 70, 90, and then Papa Trump ripped them, right? Henny's good now. Hendricks is now. He's a good boy. He's starting to get better. How's everybody? Tight stops. Oh, wow. Adam. That's unbelievable. All right. I mean, where's this market going, man? Hey, Ravlin. I mean, where's this market going? Really, if you think of it, though, right? All right. Alex, how are you? Damn, that oil was a good short up there. All right. Let's see if this S&Ps can get up to 35 again, and NASDAQ can get up to 78. Maybe take a short there. Hey, Catnip, how are you? Cannon trades. So gold just reversed to buy on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. We need pullbacks here. You need pullbacks here on the gold. I'm more of a, it's going to 75.50 S&Ps. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yes, sir. Papa Trump we didn't even get a dip. What dip did we get? We never got a dip. Yep. Unbelievable. Where do you think they're going here, though? This is the only president that I know that cares more about the stock market than anything. Right? Anybody new here today? Anybody new? Please put a 1 if you're new here. Oh, when they dropped today, I said, I take the long, hands down. Take the long, right? Yeah, my funded futures, back to trading the metals markets here, and also introducing the builder plan. Mr. 21, you're not new. You've been here. Oh my God, look at this oil. Oh my God. Sarah Green Eye. Oh my God, look at this oil get kabooshed. I said the minute we walked in, I said, look at this oil, 90.70. Kabooshed. Yes, it doesn't matter. Let's put the S&Ps up since the spiders aren't really trading here much. Hey, DL. See if they get up to the 35. Silver and gold are back. What's up, Lucas Trades? Where have you been, brother? Lucas Trades. Brother Lucas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a short on that oil. Oof, that would have been nice the minute it happened. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. Well, Lucas Trade, if you ever want a 5-day free trial, you could text me your phone name and email, and I'll send you a 5-day free trial. And if you look here on the S&Ps here, you can really even see here, we really never even got just like a little bull flag setting up here. But we need to get some type of a pullback here, right? We need some type of a pullback. So the oscillator's already working. If this can go like this, boink, and now you're looking at 7,200, maybe 7,250. But this is the pattern that's really disturbing here. If you look at the weekly, you're making new highs here, and these MACDs are not confirming the highs. This is a death blow. And you have a 94 overbought reading. The algorithm reverses. So what you want to do is get a pullback on the 5, a push up, and then a pullback on the weekly, which is coming in May. This is the May one right there. That's what I think. Very quiet. Hey, happy kids. You passed the eval push trades. Great job. Mona yields. Is gold not doing any pullback? Gold will get a pullback. Gold will get a pullback, especially after the time frames reverse to buy on the 30 and 60. Now, sorry. S&Ps, if you're short, look to cover here. NASDAQ, look to cover below 74. S&Ps. Why are you off the charts until May? Don't try this at home. I love it. No, actually, Bitcoin, 76,000. You ever see a more bulled up president in your life? And he says on TV, yeah, I'd be shorting gold. I called the range 57.5 to 65.5. You can cover here 55.5 to 59.5 range if you're short. You didn't hear me call the short? I mean, trade up to 62, 63. I haven't been scaling in. Did you hear Papa Trump say today that he was surprised that the S&Ps didn't drop 20%? You know? Unbelievable. Thomas, how are you, Thomas Taylor? Oil making new lows. I know, like, okay, so it didn't. It got down 8%. And then it rallied 15.5%. Right? All right, we're going to do some giveaways tonight for those of you who are here. Nick, I love you to death. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. I agree with Ryan here. I agree with Ryan on the ceasefire. All right. Okay, so here's the link for tonight. I don't want to hear it. Denny just sent it for those of you who are signing up. Iceman is in the house. Iceman, you want to tell me what's going on with all these ceasefires? Wow, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, oil down 90 cents. Wow. Oh yeah. If you want to take another scalp short here in gold, 62.80 to 70.80 range, you're going to scale in on the short. How many people, I'm talking about doing an event in Vegas. How many people would come? That'd be awesome. An event in Vegas? Wow. Right? That'd be awesome. Macros, I watched your daily summary of the podcast and negative on the hourly. Would you wait for the NASDAQ to go negative or... Well, it also can go positive here. Right? We got to watch. Right? NASDAQ. I short this NASDAQ here, 26,790 to 26,820. S&P's 35 up to 42 range. An event to be like I think would gold, cover the gold. I'd cover below 62 here. I think it would be let's see here. I think it'll be like if I get there on a Friday, might do a cocktail party, or we just go Saturday from like 9 to 11:30, and then lunch, and then go from 1 o'clock to like 3:30, and then a cocktail hour. I'm not sure, something like that. There you go. Well, hope everybody got anybody short that gold there. Look at these S&Ps. Where are they going? Um, Vegas would be awesome, right? All right, gold right back up. S&P's right back up. Nasdaq making new highs. Oh my God! I know. You got to scalp the shorts. Oil. At the minute I walked in, I said I'd short oil at 90.70. Boom. What can you do? Just Bob, how are you? Just Bob, how are you, brother? Ed Scalper, how are you? Jaw 111. Oh my God, oil. My friend was going home long on the USOs when the news came out after the close. I said, I'd sell these above 126. He went, sold. Right? Boom. I wonder where they are now. They'll probably be down about $2 tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I feel great. There you go, Rod. It'll be really an unbelievable event. Trying to get 500 people to attend this thing. That'll be awesome. I know. Can you look at? I think it's trading 745, from what I understand. Oh, 76, even better. Oh my God. Now, apparently, someone told me tonight that above 750, there's no options. So the gamma is going to push this to 1,000. I know that I miss Phil the Coolers. All right, gold, I'll be covering shorts. S&Ps, I'll be covering shorts. Nasdaq, I'll be covering shorts or lowering your stop. All three. Cabooshed. Where's my bear? There's my bear. Wow, good job, Iceman. When all this crap is over, round them up and we'll do a Zoom. I'll teach them for free. Military guys, right? Oh, yeah. First Major Tom? That'd be awesome, First Major Tom. I would love to help the veterans like that, Iceman. And God bless you for doing that, man. Really. I would love to help our veterans out or veterans from other countries, right? Look at that. Up 1750. Just chill. Just chill, right? Can I just say something to you? Okay, first of all, my funded futures, the best prop firm by far, hands down. Okay, this is my personal opinion. Okay, I'm not an affiliate. Okay, Larry P, God bless you. Thank you. Okay, First Major Tom, work it out with Iceman. Let's go. If you want to call me First Major Tom, my number is 914 500 7484. Okay. Anyway, so with that being said, gold I'd be covering shorts here below 61, 60 and a half. I hope you guys got that. Look at this car. Oh my God. Um, so my funded futures, look at this. NASDAQ S&P is making new high. NASDAQ is up to the 15 to 40 range, and S&P is 38 up to the 45 range. I would look to take scalp shorts. How did I get enough capital? That's a good question. First, I started with $3,000 of my own money. When minimum wage was $2.10 an hour, and then I went to the from the American. I went to the big board. I saved, and then I was given an opportunity to go to the COMEX, then to the Board of Trade. So I worked on 4 exchanges, and then from the Board of Trade, I came back, and a gentleman who there should be a statue. He actually was a person I knew from the trading floor, and he decided that he wanted a couple guys to trade his own capital, and he theoretically was the first person ever to let people trade real capital upstairs. And his name was Joe Celentano, and me, Sal, and Johnny would be the only 3 guys trading his capital. Now that was unheard of back then, and so in 1991, I walked away. I believe I grossed $1.9 million. And he gave me, he said, and I said, Joe, it's the end of the year, which our year ended in April. And I said, I want to say thank you for the 11 months of, working, but, working with you and giving me this chance. And I want to just say that I'm going to be going on my own. So I started my own broker dealer called Tiger Securities. And he says, Stevie, I can't thank you enough what you've done for me, and and the millions and hundreds of millions of shares you traded, and you're just a gem. You're just unbelievable. And I said, well, thank you. And he gets his checkbook out, and I was only going to get 30% of 1.7 or 1.9 million. I forgot the number. And so then as he's writing me the check, he's about to write. I said, Joe, before you write the check, can I ask you a favor? And he said, Steve, yeah, sure. What do you want? I said, I know we agreed to 30, 70, 30, but can we do 50, 50? And I said, I'm just going to go on my own, and that extra 20%. And he said, you know what, Stevie? Absolutely. You deserve it. So, as he's writing me the check, and he gives me a check for, I don't know, 750, 950. I forgot what the number was. And and I said, Joe, can I ask you a favor? He goes, another favor? I said, yeah. I said, one more favor. He said, what's the favor, Stevie? And I said, can I take the chair I was sitting in? He said, take the chair. I had that chair all the time until it fell apart. True story. SK, I appreciate you and the free education you give on the stream, your approach to mentality, something we call it learn from. Well, that's very gracious of you. Thank you. I really appreciate those kind words. But that really means a lot. No, I had a Ford Capri. I was very humble. Okay? Very, very humble. So, Taylor Trades, how are you? Do I know who is what? Ford Capri? No. Do you know who? He's a world champ trader. Was first funded and trusted by Michael Jackson. Rest in peace. Now he has like gold trading algos, selling to government and all. No, I don't know him. Thank you, Catnip. I really appreciate it, Catnip. But that's a true story. That's a true story. Take a picture of that. That's nice. Okay. All right. You got to be cool, Nick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that nonsense. Day trader, how's the moose? Oh man, he was a sick boy last night. James, if you want to master indicators, it's a methodology. Thank you, Scott Cunningham. But I'll tell you everything I say, and I shouldn't have to do this, but I'm going to do this right here. Here's a good Lord Bible, and it's right by my side every single day. And every story I tell you, my hand is on the Bible, so I don't even have to do that, okay? But I'll tell you because I've been doing this now, come this August 1st, 44 years, and I love coming here every single day. Just to give you an example, SK, it's been a real education training with you and Open Morton. Thank you, Shima. Thank you, Shima. But there's no greater joy than for me to be able to teach all of you and to see what the difference, if you learn, okay? And I'm going to be coming out with a whole new different charting application, a lot more detail, a lot more really great stuff to really see things like instantaneously, right? I've been working on that and hopefully that'll come out sometime in the middle of May. But so when 60 Minutes wanted to do a 1 hour special on me, they said to me, what's the hardest part of your day? I said, leaving. They said, come on. I'm like, I'm telling you the truth. So today, for example, it was slow at one point. So I decided to go get a bowl of soup, literally right around the corner from my office. And I'm in the parking lot going 2 miles an hour, right? And I see a woman who's about 3 car lengths in front of me, and she's backing up into me. And I'm honking my horn. I'm like, this can't happen. I'm honking my horn. And some guy screams from the top of his lung, yo, lady, you're gonna hit him. There's a car behind you. Well, she jams on her brakes. She literally, I'm not even joking, misses me by about 6 inches from 3 car lengths in front. Okay? This is why I hate leaving my office. If you want to scalp the short on the NASDAQ, you can look to cover between 02 and 10. Next thing I know, I park the car. She gets out, she says, I saw you. Like that. I saw you. I'm like, you saw me? Are you crazy? You didn't see me. I saw you. What are you getting so excited about? I said, you missed my car by 5 inches from 2.5 feet. Unbelievable. That's why I don't like to leave my office. Right? You better believe it, D Hall. Welcome to Florida. You ain't kidding, brother. My daughter had 2 car accidents. Every one of them was in a shopping center. It wasn't even her fault. And down here in Florida, you can't argue with anybody because they all got guns. All right. This gold's going to get another big push up. I know. I'm telling you, I hate to leave. The ceasefire, according to what I read, is when they're ready to come to the table. I don't know. You know, if there's such a ceasefire, why is oil not back at $68? Come on, man. All right? Because I think this thing's going to go on a lot longer. Look, I called it today. Everybody said in the Discord I was crazy. No way, SK. There's no way. 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 I said, what do you mean there's no way? That here's going to be a ceasefire. I'm telling you. Luther. Good job, Luther. I said, what do you mean? Natural, how are you? 40, well, how long have I been? 44 and 3/4 years. The raffle tonight, I think we're going to do it again the same way tonight. Just going to pick random numbers. Did I ever work on the Chicago Stock Exchange? I was going to, but I declined the job offering. No, I agree with that. It's going to take years. 4 years, I'm not profitable now. Yeah, Nick said that he was long some oil here on the micros. All right, gold and S&Ps and Nasdaq. If you're short, I'd be lowering your stops. Sorry, Nasdaq and S&Ps. S&Ps got up to 15, just dropped 12. S&Ps just got up to 39, just dropped 3. No, I don't think the PDT rule will move the market. No. 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 Everybody welcome Mit Yin Ho. How are you? That could be a good one, McCross. That could be a good one, right? But he's just biding time for the military to get in place. And again, if anybody needs any help with trading, Rav boys, if anybody needs Anna trading, how are you? Bread, Mr. Rockstar, Kyle. If anybody needs any help with trading or anything, please just why is the trading desk behind you empty today? Oh, people didn't want to show. People said they were shot from the day. So, but I have people from all around. If anybody wants to come spend a week, text me 914-500-7484. Yes. No, they're all over the place right now. Listen, it's a long day. I mean, who can do this? I mean, I've been doing this now. What? From I get here at 8 o'clock in the morning, I trade all day long. I stream. I answer questions. I'm doing whatever. Do my podcast. Then I come back here at night. I'm still planning on the Traders Cafe. Yes, I'm working on it. Absolutely. I might be in Orlando in June. Escape for weeks with a vacation with my family. Oh, absolutely, Christopher. You better. If you don't come, I'll be really pissed, Christopher. How's that? Oh my God, Tyler, you have no idea. I don't know. I don't care. You know, we get about 600-700. That's not bad. Takes time, I guess. It takes time. All right, let's see if we get one more push up here. Does locking in capital make a bad trader? Are you crazy? Makes you a great trader. Bob Barker, I'm shorting ES here. No, I wouldn't do it yet. Wait for the fives, get overbought. Um, Listen, I think they went up way too fast. Could they go up another 150 handles? Yeah, but overall, I'm bearish. I think these gaps below the market are going to get filled. And people can tell me I'm crazy, but I think these gaps are going to get filled. If you look here on the gaps on the spiders, I mean, you know, you got gaps going all the way down to 5,200. But if you look here on the daily, okay, you got a gap here, What was the low? 698.53. Never got touched. 1 gap, 2 gap. Look at this. 3 gap, 4 gap. Now, this gap is the one that's concerning, okay? Because you can't stay, it's like a 747 staying in midair with no gas. That's what this gap represents right here. So I like to see him get down to 66.50. That's 400 points from here. You know what? Anything can happen, by the way. You think I'm crazy about what? The gap here? Could get a black swan event in May, June. RTH, real-time hours, TickBot. Great question. I think it's going to be a crazy drop, and I think there'll be gaps. What is your main chart for analyzing? It's a combination methodology that I use. It's okay. ICT, how are you? You think 5,700 will get filled this year? I think you could be right, though. Josh is the roaring bull, baby goat. I call him baby bull. Can you trade what? Can I trade NASDAQ open based on divergences of the future? Wow. I guess so. They're going to announce that the strait is open again. The market will rip. Then Iran will say not true. And then it gets to, who knows? Just buy every pullback. Probably right for now. It's just too intense here. Too intense. Did everybody sign up for the raffle? There you go, Pac-Man. Get in there. Christopher, you better show up. How do you sign up? Check out the links. Denny's posted it early. No, Oscar, that's impossible. You can do what you want. I can't tell you what to do. But you need to look at the underlying ETF. Okay? You keep getting an error when you sign up. What's the matter? Are you okay? Are you a good boy? Daddy loves you. Do I think gold's going to rip? I think you buy the pullback on the 30-minute time frame on gold, and then that push up, gold could get up to the 47.90 level. The link is closed. Right. There was a link. Oscar, you need to look at the underlying ETF, Oscar. The winners are going to be announced by me picking a number. So the way you sign up for My Funded Futures, and then I pick 10 numbers. What am I waiting for? What 30-minute pullback? S&Ps? No. The 30s reversed to buy, Andrew, so you look to buy the first pullback on the 15 on gold. Okay? If you look at gold, here on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame, I'm looking for pullbacks here. This is a bear flag. So the 30s, the 60s, okay, you're making new highs, non-confirmations on the 60s. You want to get the 30s, somewhat get oversold, and then boink, like that. Probably between the hours of 1 and 3, this will happen. I mean, who the hell's buying up here? And you want to see a crazy crazy ass chart. Look at this. You tell me. Right here. You tell me. You're making new highs. Yay? The MACDs cannot confirm the high. Right there. That means that this MACD should be doing this. Going up with the new high. But the MACD is not making a new high. Okay? Second, you got a 93 overbought reading. Right? So what I expect to happen here, if you look here, you can see what I expect to happen is a daily. You probably go like this. Then I want to see an oversold condition. Now you see here 688 and 683. 683 is a 10 bar moving average. 688 is the algorithm. That means if we do get a drop, okay, if we do get a drop and the 688 gets taken out, the algorithm's going to go negative. But it's okay because the weekly is still bullish. So I expect to happen, just what I think, okay, is we will probably go do this, come here, like this, okay, looking like something like this, and then up, and then the next one will be the pullback on the weekly like this, and then boink, 7,500, 7,600 by year end, maybe 7,800. Okay? Now, if he loses the midterms, hey, did Virginia lose? I heard Virginia voted no for that proposition. That governor, it's crazy. Redistricting like that. That's insane. I mean, you want to talk about a rigged game? But I don't want to talk politics. Very quiet. What is a MACD? It's a convergence. You could just look it up on Investopedia. It's a convergence divergence of two moving averages. What's rigged? Point of control what for 4,500? For gold? You think gold's going to 4,500? Order flow master? Or are you talking S&Ps? I agree, helpful G. Singles and doubles. That's it. Oscar, that's a great job, Oscar. Oh, yeah. Volume profile, I don't look at that. I don't look at volume ever. All right, this gold should get one more push up here. Nasdaq, S&Ps pulling in. ADXs are rising. Yeah, if this gold gets down to the 51.5 to 59.5 range, I think this gold could be. I like to short S&Ps here. No, you got to, Dave, look at the 5-minute time frame, Dave. No, 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 no. I would not do that, David. I would not do that, Dave. Look at the S&Ps here. Oh, if I could type. Look at the 5s. This is the short right here. Up to 40. Remember? All right. Well, I would be careful. Who's buying this? No idea. How is silver looking? We had nice shorts today in silver at one point. My God. Andrew, it pays to be lucky. That's a nice bull flag here on silver. The 30-minute just reversed to buy, so this silver is a buy here. If this silver gets down to the probably 76.80 to 77.40, just think the silver is a buy. Giveaway is 950, and you have to be here, or else you don't win. 10-bar moving average, that's right here. I'm still kind of hungover. Let's see if this gold. Anybody from Florida here? Anybody from Florida? Order filled, order killed. 5,700 gaps incoming. I don't know about that. 5,700. Oof. I don't know about that. Bear flag on crude. Let me look. Let's see what this crude's doing. 30 reverse. Oh yeah, I would short this oil here. 89.70 if it gets up there. 15's negative. 15.30. What a bear flag. 60 bullish. You guys sell disconnect. So 89.70 up to 90.50. I'd short some oil here in that range. Nasdaq just got kabooshed. Where's the bear? Polimato, come on down. Sultan of Suede. Yes, sir. You're done for the day? Oh, I thought today was a great day, man. You know, you ever hear this? You ever hear the motto, sell on good news? If everything's so wonderful, let them have them, right? That's what I say. Let them have them, right? Let them have them. Yeah, my Henny was really sick last night. Why didn't you short? Why, Kobop? I don't know. I'm working on this. I'm working on this Vegas thing. I hope you guys. I think it's gonna be really super cool. You know, I think it's gonna be really super cool. Nasdaq is going to get another push up here, so don't be so bearish on the fives. Okay, first pullback on the 5 S&Ps. If they get down to the 28 to 34, Nasdaq gets down to the 60 to 90. Papadel, I know. I don't know what we're doing yet. Oh yeah, everybody should come. That'll be fun, right? I know I can't say the word buy, but it's scalping. Oh yeah, I don't drink like that. No way. I'm too old for that. I told one of the biggest hedge fund managers about 100, about 75 points lower. I said, I can't even say the word buy. Oh, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. Oh, today was beautiful. Today, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, oh my God. Long days. You just got to pay out, Adam. Great job, Adam. I think this gold's a buy here for a trade. Let's see. These 30s are going to roll over. You could take maybe tight 50 to 57 and a half. Oh, I agree, but I think those gaps will get filled. I do. I'm not saying it's going to get filled tomorrow, but I think those gaps are going to get filled. Florida's having redistricting. I didn't hear that. All right, in 5 minutes, let's see here. Marketers are absolutely beautiful today. I thought the markets were really, I thought the patterns were good. The divergences were great. We were short right here, the S&Ps right here, okay, when the news came out that the vice president was not going. Right here, we were short off the 15s into the negative MACDs here. Where is it? Right here. The 15s were getting overbought on the spiders into the negative MACD after the 60 reversed to sell. We were 30, what was it? What were we? 30 to 38 on the short. Got up to right here at 38 and a half. The stop was 41. And then kabooshed. One pencil. Look at that pencil. Look at that. Are you crazy? Look at the contracts. 100,000 contracts on a 15-minute bar. That's crazy. Crazy. If you go to a 5-minute right here, this is 12,000 roughly. Look at this one, 23,000. And look at this one, 63,000. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Oh, just plain stupid. All right, oil. Look to cover this oil between 60 and 70, or 55 and 70. Another little bull flag setting up here on the S&Ps and gold. S&Ps and Nasdaq. Gold, if you're long, this gold should get one more push up to a lower high. You get the 15-minute MACDs, 15s and 30s and 60s going to roll over. You can look to sell any gold here, 59 up to 63, 64. Yeah, I agree. I mean, scalping is just a fancy word for in and out. Absolutely. I mean, there's nobody faster than me. Forget it. I'm not too old to drink. I just don't like to drink. I mean, I have maybe 3 to 4 drinks a month, if that. Not crazy about it like that, though. I'll tell you a great story. You want to hear a great story? So a guy said to me when I was 28 years old, I mean, ended up becoming my partner down the road. And he said to me, why don't you drink? I said, because I'm not wasting a day. I said, I trade, 2 to 5 million shares a day. I can't walk in with a hangover. All right. And he said, I'll make a deal with you. I'll make a bet with you. I said, what's the bet? He goes, I want to buy you a drink and maybe two drinks. But we're going to spread them out so, you don't get pulled over or anything like that. I'm like, I'm not drinking. I said, I'm not wasting a day. I trade like an animal. I am not walking in with a hangover or a headache. So he says to me, wait, calm down. You like to trade? I said, absolutely. And he said, well, that's like gambling. I said, well, not really, but okay, what's your point? He says, I'm going to make a deal. I'm going to make a bet with you. And he said, I'm going to get you a drink, a Johnny Walker Black, on club soda, on the rocks. You're going to have one, maybe two. Maybe two. Okay? But we're going to spread them out. We're going to eat. We're going to stay here till 11 o'clock. I said, 11 o'clock? I got a 40-minute ride home. Do you understand? I got a trade tomorrow. He said, I'm going to make it worth your while. And he said to me, on the soul of my children, if you have a hangover tomorrow, I'm going to bring $10,000 cash in. But you got to be honest with me. If you have these 2 drinks tonight, and you have a Johnny Walker, not one but 2, and if you have a hangover tomorrow, I will hand you $10,000 worth of cash. And I'm going to believe you. And if you lie to me, the good Lord will watch, right? I said, done. I'll do it. So I had one drink. I'm like, man, this is pretty good, right? So about an hour later, an hour and a half later, I had another one. I waited like an hour and a half, right? And then I left around 10 to 11. He shook my hand and he said, I want honesty. I said, I'll give you honesty. Don't worry about me. You ain't no shyster and no hoople here, okay? So the next morning, I get in around 7:30. Look at the oil drop. There goes the there goes the gold pushing up. So I come in at 7:15 in the morning, 7:20. I sit in my chair. I get a cup of coffee. He walks in around 10 to 8. He walks in, knocks on my door. My door is open. I go, "Hey, good morning." He said, "And?" I said, "No hangover." He said, "Thank you for being honest." I said, "Can I ask you a question? If I really did have a hangover, will you have paid me the 10 grand?" He goes, "We've known each other for 20 years. I would have given you the 10 grand. So I was honest. And we were good partners for about 12 years. There goes the gold pushing up. Oil got cabooshed. That's a true story. And that's how I got started drinking Johnny Walker Black. I should do a commercial about that. Right? Right? I have 2 children. Gold was a buy. It just rallied 4. Can you imagine me? Oh my God. I had someone recently tell me trading was just gambling. Ooh-wee. Well, I did call it a casino though, but it's not gambling. I'll tell you what trading is. If you really want to know my definition of trading, it's a skill. It's a complete skill. I have been look at this oil, Andrew. Andrew, look at this oil. Oh my God, what a bear flag. Where's the bear? And there goes the S&Ps and NASDAQ. Gold. Kaboom. Oh my God. So I think there's a combination. Jennifer, get in there. Wow, look at the gold. Anybody take the short in the oil? Just dropped 50 cents. Gold just rallied 6. S&Ps just rallied 4. NASDAQ just rallied 15. So I have to say that in my personal opinion, trading is a skill / art. Okay? So that's how I look at trading. Okay? And to be in this game, come this August 1st, 44 years. Do you know there was a couple of nights ago I was sitting on my couch, me and Henny. I remember my first trade, obviously. My second trade was Merrill Lynch options. But there were trades along the way that just started coming at me. You know, 250,000 Walmart. I think I did a million share order once, right? I mean, the things that I just go back and think about, just how lucky I was to be in an era. Look at this oil. Okay. Oh my God. Schultze, get in there on the oil. 60 cents in oil. I was talking to a trader from Bank America once. He says to me, if you could help me make 20 cents in oil, we would hire you tomorrow. 12, 14, 18 trades in a row. 20. You want a job? No. I'm not moving to New York. I'm not working for a bank. I'm not working in corporate America. That's it. It's over. OVA. Get in there. Right? Right, Pac-Man? Christopher? Jennifer? He's looking down on you, Jennifer, and he's very proud of you, as I. As I. Well, not bad for 1 hour. Oil got cabooshed. Yeah, no, seriously. The guy from Bank of America, I forgot his name. I was working for him, and he says to me, if you can make us 15 to 20 cents on any position, we would throw rose petals when you walk. I said, well, start getting the roses. That's why I said to him on the phone. So about 18, 19, 20 trades in a row. 18 cents here, 24 cents here, 30 cents here. He says to me, "You want a job?" I said, "No." He said, "If you want the job, you got to come to New York." I'm like, "You're crazy. I just got to Florida. I ain't doing it. I'm never leaving this state." I said, "Can I work remote?" He said, "No." I said, "Good. I don't want the job. I'm out working for corporate America, and I don't want to be an employee. Hasta la vista, baby." And Henny's snoring. Michael, you should come up and see me, Michael, for a week. Michael, anybody new here? Everybody new who wants a 5-day free trial, please text me 914-500-7484. I give you a link for a 5-day free trial, and you start on Mondays, so you get the full night. Okay, I would raise your stops. My office is in Jupiter, Florida. If 6 micros, you maybe go every 2, every 2.5. If you're gonna do 6, I'll probably go 1, 1, 4. You better hurry. I got no room. The 5-day is free. Way cool fool. It's free. If you text me your full name and email, you get the 5-day free trial free, and you start it every Monday. Chicken Trader, where have you been? $9.07. That's how I started drinking Johnny Walker. You know, I never had a hangover from Johnny Walker all the years. And maybe Andrew, what? Andrew comes to my house. He grabs a bottle and he sits on the couch, watches Gutfeld, and pets my dog. That's Andrew. I'm looking at him from the kitchen like, "Andrew, you happy? You okay?" Right? Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I see Andrew sitting on my couch, legs up, feet up on the ottoman, Johnny Walker on the rocks, the bottle there, and he's petting my dog with the scotch in his lap or in his hand, watching Gutfeld. It's the best. I said, "Oh, I swear to God, it's hysterical." I called Peter the next day, Andrew. I said, "Pete, I don't think he's ever going to leave." He was hysterical laughing. I said, "Pete, he's not leaving. I got 1,900 bottles of Johnny Walker. He's not leaving." He goes, "Oh my God." Oh, I can't believe I'll be 64 years old come February 1st. February 10th, I mean. Oh man, I love it, Jennifer. That's what life's about, though. Oh, this gold, if this gold gets down to the 47, 48 and a half, 55 and a half range, I would look to buy him. Pat Christopher, if you go to Port St. Lucie, you get a 4-bedroom home right now near Clover Stadium. Beautiful Port St. Lucie for about $350. Beautiful, brand new subdivision. I know. I hear you. Oh, somebody ring the bell. Gold kaboom right off. Yep. Just ricocheted right back up. Can you imagine Pac-Man here? You need 5 beds? Yeah, they got them. Probably maybe about 420 in Port St. Lucie. Yeah. Unbelievable. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community. Right off of 95. That's about what, 35 minutes from me here? 35 minutes? Wow, Christopher, get in there. The 30-minute switch to buy. So you want to buy this pullback on gold on the 15-minute time frame. It's going to be a monster long. Monster. MONSTA. Monster. Here comes the gold pulling in. Arius, good night, Arius. Good talking to you, my brother from Wyoming. NASDAQ, and I wouldn't short it yet. Unless it goes up to 1520 range. That's a true story. So I could not afford to waste a day. No way. I mean, listen, back then, and even, I had to, whatever I killed, I ate. I mean, nobody wrote me a check. If I made 50,000 for the day, that 50,000 was mine. If I made 20,000 or 250,000, that was my money. Sure, gold. I'm looking for gold to go up off the 15. You got buys on the 30 and 60. No, I'm not looking to short gold. I'm looking to buy gold. Are you kidding me? I had Ernie I had to pay for. I had rent. I had data, electrical. I had my bridge bill. I probably was looking at 20,000 a month before I even made a dime. Tony Gold, right? Tony Gold, you should come spend the week here, Tony Gold. Michael, Thomas, Taylor, you should come. Arias should be coming from Wyoming. Monster Long, Monster Energy. Trading Monster. Yeah, God bless you, Christopher. Boy or girl on the new one coming? Boy or girl? Where, Ian, are you here, Ian? Uncle Steve wants to say hi, Ian. Wow, congratulations. There they go. There goes the gold right back up. There goes the gold. There goes the gold, pushing up. Gold. There you go. Charles Hendershot. Chuck, get in there. That's why, see, you asked me if gold was a short. And gold is not a short. Because when you have the 30-minute and the 60-minute time frames here, right, that reverse to buy based upon pure math, here's the 60, here's the 30, and the strategy is you buy the first pullback on the 15. Now you see, if you knew and learned, okay, you would not be asking a question like that. Okay? Gold was a short here on the new highs, on the overbought with the non-confirmation here. This is not a short. You're going to get run over. You get the pullback on the 15 after the 30 and 60 reverse to buy. Look at the gold rally. My God. Henny's snoring. Absolutely. My fund in futures metals is working. Yes, Pedro. Why do you hate trading at night? There you go. Good job. Michael, you're talking about the MACD. What? No, text the number 914 500-7484. MACD on what? What time frame, Michael? Are you looking at the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the 60, the 30? Well, I think you're definitely gonna get 65, 68 on gold. I don't know about 88. I think you're gonna get it. You got it. I think in gold, right here, these 15s are gonna turn up, and then I think you maybe get 65, 68. But when you have the 30-minute time frames reversing the buy like this here, in order to get the 88, you need the 30s to get somewhat oversold like this between now 1 and 4 o'clock during the and then push up. Rod, you're from Jupiter? Are you short S&Ps of 45? What? Pay power strike. My funded futures trades micros. 400. Let's go. There goes the gold up 8. Silver, kaboom. Now the 15-minute time frames are setting up a bull flag, so you could look to buy S&Ps here 27.5 to 34.5, Nasdaq 65 to 95 range. Look at the gold. Look at this gold. That's why you don't short the gold. Literal. Can you help me here? Some person said, can we short gold? Are you crazy? I don't trade at night. I trade during the day. I'm here to help you. If I told my guys to put orders in, I did it like twice when oil was going bananas. I was trading oil, the big contracts. They told me, you do this again, we're going to shoot you. Now, I did do it on a Sunday night. So I did do it. Oh my God, look at this. I did full port short gold. I think I would not short gold. Gold making new highs here. Are you stupid? Or just playing? Are you crazy? I remember I called up when it was a Sunday night, and I said when oil was at 109 on Friday, 109.50, and I said I want to put some orders out for Sunday night. He goes, all right, call me Sunday. I said short oil at 12, 16, and 20. So he shorts oil at big ones, a lot. 12, 16, and 20s. I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I see oil trading around 115.48, right? And I look at the high is 119.42. I'm like, damn it, I didn't get filled at 120. So, but I knew I was short already at 112 and 116 because the high was 119.48. I didn't even care. The next day, oil drops down to 96. Buy them 96.30. Okay? That's how you do it. Are you crazy? Right? Tony Gold, you get the long? Oh, I had someone. There's nothing better that, hey, short 5,000 Broadcom, short 10,000 Nvidia, short 10,000 Amazon, short this, cover this, boom, Coinbase. offer a stock at 20, 60, and 90. Okay? Exactly. This is the great thing about the indicator, Steve. For people that are conservative, that can trade the patterns, those with more experience can start incorporating the buy and sell divergences. Bingo. Bingo. Absolutely, LaRue. That's perfectly said. Perfectly said. Very, very true. I love that. I got to frame that. Where is that? That's perfect, LaRue. That's exactly how to look at that. Good man right there. And Christopher, of course. Good job, Christopher. Get in there. All right. ES range good? Yes, if it gets down there. Tape is flying. Trading monster energy. Exactly. You took 5 out. What do you mean took 5 out? You live in Siesta Key? I love Jupiter. I love Siesta Key. I almost actually bought a house in Siesta Key. Chip, if you're from Siesta Key, you should drive to Jupiter. So come and visit. Tony Gold in the house. Let's see. That's true. Mm-hmm. I had to pay Ernie. My bridge bill was $5,500. My market data bill, the rent, I had expenses. You know, you could have maybe have taken a scalp short above 66.5, but now if they get a push up above 70, maybe you can scalp the short. I'm not gonna do it here now. You know, because the 5-minute time frame did not confirm the high here. See the 5-minute 67, it just dropped 5. So, oh, I still think the market's going to turn up here. So the S&Ps and NASDAQ, I'm just looking for another oversold condition before you can get another push up. I don't know if it's going to get to 27.5. Any thoughts on crude? No. Scott, just text me on WhatsApp, 914-500-7484. You could take those deductions against your income. Yeah, and your trading profits. So what you should probably do is set up an S corp, right? And any of your trading profits that you get, you loan to your company. Kyle, how could you lose it? You should have an S corp that everything flows back to you. Do I have any thoughts on Dave? Let me see. Where are you, Dave? It's in a negative trend. This was the bear flag. The 60s. If the 60 reverses to sell, taking out the 88.61, you got to short the first bounce on the 5 and the second bounce on the 15. Ernie? Ernie was my assistant. Ernie was he put all my orders in, did all my recapping, did everything. Ernie, if there was a reality TV show, I would have about 20 Emmys. Me, Ernie, and Anthony, we used to do about anywhere between 4 to 8 million shares a day. Us three, well, us two. Ernie put my orders in. Anthony put his own orders in. But I was trading with the floor. I was trading with Fidelity, Merrill, Susquehanna. I was trading with everybody. Then I did about 1 billion shares with brokers directly to the floor. Oh, nonstop. Oh my God, what I would do to have those days back. You want to set up an S Corp, Christopher. It flows back to you. So if you get a payout personally to you, what you do is you loan the money to your corporation, right? Okay. And then what you do, right? What you do is you have 3 amendments, and then you could write things off. And then from there, you could do a payroll to yourself. And you could also take the first 20 up to $25,000 in your S Corp and put it into retirement for in an IRA, completely tax-free. So that's that. Oh yeah, 1 billion shares. 1 billion shares just for brokers. Another almost close to 1 billion shares on the DOT system, not including probably what I did away. All right, if the gold gets up to the, I gotta wait. I think an S Corp is better. How could you miss the monster long? I called it for like 10 minutes. Christopher, just text me. I'll call you. So when I was trading prop, okay, back prop, not like the prop you guys have, prop, real money, right? My S Corp was the actual entity. Now, I'm not sure if my funded futures or others allow you to have your companies or when you sign up. Now, if they do that, that's great. If you're like at a my funded futures and you create an account under your corporation name, that is unbelievable. So let's just say you have 5 accounts, all under your corporation name if they allow it. They do? Yeah, Jennifer says you're okay. So see, Jennifer's saying that the prop firms allow you to set up as a corporation, right? So now let's say you buy an account, okay? And you get funded in that account. And you have 5 accounts, you request a check for 3,000, you get the 15,000 goes into your corporation, right? And then you could write off, 1 car lease, your insurance, gasoline, cell phone, any business expenses if you have to travel, whatever. And then you do 1 payroll a month. And if you do 1 payroll a month to a direct deposit to your personal account, guess what? You don't have to pay estimated taxes. That's how I was told. But you guys check it out with your own accountants. All your trading costs can go through to the S Corp / LLC. I'm not sure. You should ask your accountant. If you're short gold now with a 30-minute buy signal, yeah, but I'm thinking, if gold gets higher, I want to short it, then look for a pullback. Okay. I don't know, little rule. I'm not sure. All right, S&Ps, I would cancel the buy range. It never got down to 34 and a half. NASDAQ, definitely never got down to 95. It just ripped. Again, these 15-minute time frames are going to turn up. This is the first pullback on the 15-minute time frame after the 30s reversed to buy. No, I tell you, the guy told me I was crazy. He wanted to shoot me because he says, I just had a baby. I'm not putting orders in. Are you crazy? It's a weekend. I work hard enough during the week with you. Right? Southern Aussie. I have so many people on my live stream from Australia. I can't even tell you. Okay, so here goes gold making new highs. Oh. Guess what, Rod? I was in Fort Pierce when I picked up Henny. That's why they told me to meet the last driver in Fort Pierce to pick up my Henny. Silver and gold. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't do night trading. I'm shot from the day. I'm just helping here, do the teaching you all, helping you read the patterns, teaching you the methodology. Oh my God, look at these S&Ps. What just came out? Papa Trump. Kaboom. Oh, you got to short them. NASDAQ gets up to the 30 handle, 3060. S&Ps 41 and a half to 48 and a half. Kaboom. I told you they were setting up longs off the 15. Papa Trump. At it again. Stock Girl. It's Christmas in April. So this is the move here. Okay, this is the move here on the 15 and the 30-minute time frame on the S&P futures. Why do you think I was calling longs in gold? The 30-minute just reversed to buy. It correlated. MACDs are below the pivot. It correlated, okay, with the 15. And then you buy the first pullback on the 15. This is why I said go. Oh, well, I did say 34 and a half. I don't know if it got down there, but just ripped to 42. All right. If gold gets up to the 68 to 76, I would take a scalp short only. Okay? Get in there, Iceman. Iceman, let's do the Zoom with the troops. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Bears got wrecked. You ain't kidding. You could look to short this gold, scalp to short, 68, 80, 69, up to the 77 range. 500. That's not bad, Pac-Man. Iceman. Where's Hitman? Christopher, where's Hitman? Christopher? Hey, El Barbarito, how are you? What happened? Is he in surgery or something? Oh my God! If you're short the gold, S&Ps, look to cover below 40. Nasdaq, if you're short, look to cover below 25. Gold, if you're short, look to cover below 69. Look at the gold drop. That's not a good sign. Anybody short the gold, S&P, Nasdaq, cabooshed. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Look at the gold drop. Look at the S&Ps drop. Oh my God. Look at the gold drop. Got 16 points on the gold. Good job, Ravlin. Great job, brother. Ernie, the legend. Absolutely. Market is dead. Okay, it's time to let the gold drop. We just got a good drop here, about $6. Look at the S&P's drop. Look at the NASDAQ drop. You're shorting the MACD. Look at this. Okay, you're making new highs here. It's so easy to detect this. It just blurts out of my... Short them, I said. I would short them. Boom, 5. MACDs are non-confirming. Same thing with the NASDAQ. Look, kabooshed on the NASDAQ. 32, just dropped, 34 on the NASDAQ? You got to learn to see already when things happen, you got to anticipate, right? We're going to be doing the raffle in about 3 minutes. If anybody wants a 5-day free trial or just wants to text me, you can text me your full name and email, 914-500-7484. I'm the scalp god, right? The short king. Who called me the short king, Mikey Jock? Somebody called me the short king. I love it. Text the number 914-500-7484. MDO, if you want me to come out to Tokyo, text me. I'll come out. 914-500-7484. Oh, M-Dot. M-Dot, text me. Let's talk. I'm the Sultan of Shorts. What, Stephen, what determines a MACD to confirm a move? So basically, Stephen, see the high here? You want these MACDs to start doing this and go with it, Stephen. The fact that the price pushed up into a negative MACD is bearish. Plus, if you look here, Stephen, what do you see here? Is the 60-minute MACD confirming the high? So if I move this over here, and you take the highest point of the MACD, Stephen, and you go like this, kaboom, like that. You're telling me, well, now I'm not going to be able to see it, but the MACD did not confirm the high. So you have sell divergences on the 60-minute, sell divergences on the 5. So I knew the minute it pushed up, Stephen, I said I would look to short them. Boom. Okay? All right? Siempre, you got to come spend a week with me. All right? Also, time for the giveaways here. Jennifer, are you ready, Jennifer? 1 minute to go. All right, I'm going to call out the numbers. Denny's going to tell me how many people we have today. And please, 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 I wish you all good luck. All right. And again, please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, every night. Please, please, please. That'll be ready. Jennifer, are you ready, Jennifer? All right. How many numbers do we have here, Denny, tonight?
344.
344. Are you ready? 17.
17 is G Flint 47.
Wow. G Flint? I love it. Jennifer, is he here? Jennifer?
He's there.
All right, congrats. Okay.
D Hall 2.0.
Whoa, D Hall. There you go, Florida boy. Get in there. Let's go.
Make sure everybody only entered one.
Is he only one?
Yeah, he's only entered one. But I don't see him in the chat yet.
He's here?
No, I don't see him in the
Oh, you
chat
don't see
yet.
him. Jennifer D Hall here. I saw him earlier.
I don't see him, Steven.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, is he here? No?
I don't see him here.
D Hall? Oh, that's too bad. He was here earlier. All right. D Hall just got kabooshed. Next!
Who's next?
248.
248. 248 is range bar trades.
Wow, range bar. Range bar. Jennifer, range bar here? Oh boy, nobody's here tonight. You got to be here to win it.
Jose said he's here.
He's here?
No. Like he said his self was here.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to be funny.
This goal's making new highs here. All right. Next!
All right.
Let's do 187. 187.
187 is David Snyder.
David Schneider. Congratulations. I hope he's here. We got one so far, I think, right?
Yeah, we got one, and it's already 9:53.
All right, we're going to go fast. Okay.
David Snyder's here.
That's two. Congratulations. Let's go 55. 5-5.
5-5 is Belgium.
Belgium. Belgium here?
Belgium's here.
That's 3. Let's go 299. 299.
The TK the Agi Trader.
Okay, I know these people. They're here. I mean, I've seen them before. We got 3. We got 3.
Is the Agi Trader here?
Next.
All right.
37. 37.
37 is Anna Trading.
Anna Trading. Is she here? Anna Trading?
Anna Trading is here.
Oh, that's 4. All right. Congratulations, Anna Trading. Okay. Let's go with 308. 308.
308. That is Leon Diaz. Leon
Diaz. Oh, I love giving it to new people like that.
Let's see if he's here. We got 4 winners so far.
That's 4.
Yep. Leon Diaz is here.
That's 5. 243. 243. 243. Who's that?
That is Rav Boys 777.
Rav Boy? Congratulations.
Rav Boys.
Rav Boys?
Rav Boys is here.
That's 6, right?
Yep.
All right. We're going to go with number 88.
88 is the estimated profit.
Estimated profit. Look at that. Estimated profit. Is he here?
He's
Gotta
here.
be. He's here. That's 7, right?
Yep.
We're gonna go with let's go with 324. 324.
324 is ES Pack.
ES Pat?
ES Pack.
Okay. ES Pat?
ES Pack. ES Pack is here.
Okay, that's 8.
Yep.
Let's go 54. 54.
All right, 54.
That's a good number, 54.
54 is Wild Deuces, 234.
Wild Deuces, 54?
Yep, Wild Deuces.
Is he here?
Oh, Wild Deuces is 230. Yeah, Wild Deuces 234 is his name, and he's here. He's here.
That's 8 or 9?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Number 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
And that should
Number
do it.
3 is Abstract.
Abstract?
Yep, Abstract.
Is he here?
I don't know. I don't see him yet. Abstract is here.
All right. That's it. I like this game like this, Danny. What do you think? I like it.
I like it too.
Okay? I like it a lot. I think it's better than the wheel, and I think it's original, and I just, no favoritism. I just pick out any crazy numbers out of my crazy head. All right. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Denny, Jennifer, Aaron, of course. And again, hopefully, I'll give you some more information about this Vegas trip. Hopefully, we'll all be there in sometime June, hopefully. Again, this Thursday from 10:30 to 11:30, I'll be on My Fund the Futures TV. Again, please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. And also, if you like a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. With that being said, God bless you, God bless our troops, and most of all, God bless the United States of America. Good night, Denny. Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wick got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle moves, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop loss graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the profit train.